What is up, you guys? This is Hockey with CJ. In my last video, I went over picks number 1 to 26. And how I got this data is I got 8 of the most popular mock drafts that I could find on the internet. And I wrote down the placement of all the players. I then took out the highest a player got rated and the lowest a player got rated, which left me with 6 numbers. I added up those 6 numbers and I divided by 6. Basically, just to get a medium spot for the player and to get a more realistic approach without one person's opinions, swaying the numbers too much. Now, what I did for my next video here, I'm going to go over picks number 27 to 69, and I'm excited. A lot of the mock drafts on the internet are kind of only top 10, top 15. There might be a couple mock top 20s that are videos. So there isn't this content really anywhere, at least that I can find on YouTube. So I thought I'd cover the information for you guys. I did quite a bit of research. Took about a good 20 or 30 hours to get all this information together and do a little bit of a write-up of each player. So I hope you appreciate the time that I put in. My channel's now purely about hockey, so I'm hoping to get a lot more subscribers. I'm going to cover mostly drafts and players. I'm a big fan of Will Scouch, so I watch all his live streams, get a little bit of information from him. But this is a different kind of average. The mock drafts that I was looking at, I think these are mostly for about March, but there hasn't been too much hockey played since then. But these 8 mock drafts, they're draft site, My NHL Draft, Andrew Forbes from the Hockey Writers, Josh Bell from the Hockey Writers, Larry Fisher from the Hockey Writers, Draft Utopia, Draft Analysis, and Future Considerations. So these were mocks I found that looked, pretty realistic numbers-wise, and they went deeper than the first round. So it was basically just a lot of math to put all the numbers together and find an average for these players, but if you haven't seen my last video, I cover picks number 1 to 27, but if you want a little bit of a deeper look at the draft, I'm going to cover, or 26, I'm going to cover, I believe, picks number 27 to 69 here. So I'm not good at editing videos or anything yet. I might do that eventually, but right now I'm kind of just going to do it all in one take and try to keep it, about a 20-minute video or so. So if I botch the names, I'm sorry, but let's start right off with number 27, Vasily Ponomarev. He is 6 foot, 176 pound center. He has quick hands, lots of offensive instinct. He is son of a coach, if that means anything to you. He isn't the strongest guy, but he can beat guys in one-on-one scenarios. His highlights are worth watching if you do have the time to do so. Number 28, we have Lucas Cormier. He is 5'10", 161 pound left-hand defenseman. He has 36 points in 44 games. He is shifty and fast. He's probably an average defender, but he has quick feet and quick hands. Number 29. This guy could go way higher too because of his size. We have William Wallinder. He is 6'4", 195 pound left-hand defenseman. He is best in the defensive zone, and he is an efficient passer. He has a good ability to get the shot through from the point. Better than most. Number 30, we have Zion Nybeck. He is 5'8", 176 pounds. He's a slight forward. He has a great work ethic and top speed. He's a great passer and sniper. He drives offense for the lines he is on for sure. Number 31, we have John Jason Peterka. He is 5'10", 181 pounds. He has a lot of potential to be a top 6 forward at the NHL level. He has an ability to find open areas. And there's also a video of him on YouTube pulling off the Michigan move from behind the net. So you can find that if you're looking for people to look up on YouTube. Next, 32, we have Jake Neighbors. He is 5'11", 201 pounds. He's a left wing. He is not flashy, but he'll probably be a good third liner in the NHL that could move up and down the lineup. He got 70 points in 64 games for the Wheat Kings. Is a good scrap that he had on YouTube as well. You can look it up. 33, we have Lukas Reichel. He is 6 foot, 170 pound left wing. He projects to be a great middle six forward. He shoots from very high danger areas. He isn't the flashiest player, but he does everything extremely well. 34, we have Thomas Bordeleau. He is 5'9", 172 pound left wing. It was Jack and Quinn Hughes that helped direct him to the U.S. national team. He led the U17 U.S. team with 39 points in 56 games. He is committed already to play with Michigan next season. And he also has a quick release, and he is an elite passer. 35, we have Ronnie Hervinen. He is 5'9", 154 pounds, dripping wet. He's a center. He has excellent vision, smooth skater with really great edges. He has excellent effort level. He projects to be a middle six forward, as long as he gains some weight, probably. 36, we have Nhl Andre. He's 5'9", 183 pound left-hand defenseman. He's a two-way mobile defenseman, high upside. He's a power play quarterback, and he has great patience with the puck. And he plays a great transition game as well. 37, we have Casper Simontival. He is 5'9", 179 pounds. He's an undersized playmaker. He has first-round upside. If your team ends up drafting him, you should be pretty excited despite his size. He pushes possession and is constantly getting dangerous looks. Next, at 38, we have Jean-Luc Faudy. He is 5'11", 168 pound center. He has speed, puck control, and playmaking abilities to succeed at the next level. He is among the fastest players in the draft, and he is brother of the Columbus Blue Jacket forward Liam Faudy. 39 is one of my favorite players to watch. Antonio Stranges. He is 5'10", 179 pound center / left wing. He is an offensive first player. He has a really unique skating style, which I think is pretty good. He's the new king of the 10-2 skating style. It looks really weird if you actually watch it, but it's very effective. I don't know how someone's skating can look so awkward yet work so amazingly. I could see the 10-2 style be something we see a lot more of going forward. His main weakness is definitely the defensive side of his game, where he can disappear at times. You actually should probably just pause the video and go watch some highlights of Antonio Stranges. His skating is just insane. I would be super excited if my team ended up drafting this guy, especially if you get him in the second round. He got 40 points in 61 games with the London Knights. I love his skating. Number 40, we have Tyson Forster. He is 6'1", 172 pound right wing. He is a very good shot. He makes smart plays and he attacks the net. In 62 games, he put up 80 points with the Barrie Colts. 41, we got Ryan O'Rourke. He is 6'2", 181 pound left-hand defenseman. He's a great leader. He blocks shots. He plays the body. He's a well-rounded player and he can skate well. He's good in both the offensive zone and the defensive zone. He was teammates growing up with Perfetti, but he probably could work a little bit on his gap control. I like him too, actually. Number 42, we got Topi Niemela. 6', 163 pound right-hand defenseman. He's a two-way defender who skates well. He has a good understanding of the game, and he's good in his own end, and he makes good, smart decisions with the puck. Number 43, we got Ty Smilanic. He is 6'1", 168 pound center / left wing. He is a high-energy forward who skates great. He has fantastic work ethic, but he did have 3 injuries this season, so that's not good. 44, we got Sean Farrell. 5'9", 179 pound left wing. He's an undersized winger. He's amongst the leading scorers in the USHL. He had a breakout season after being a depth role the previous year. He got 56 points in 44 games in the USHL. From watching his highlights, it appears that he has fantastic offensive instinct, and he goes to the net at the right time for rebounds, and he has some very smart passes as well. Next, we have Ridley Greig. He is 5'11", 159-pound left wing. He's a really good two-way player with good breakaway speed. His skating, good breakaway speed and skating. He's feared for his goal scoring as well as his brawn, apparently. On paper, he sounds like a body check will knock him into the upper deck, but he will drop the mitts and fight with people bigger than him. There's a fight against Noya Boyko where they kind of both knock each other out at the same time, which is kind of funny and scary at the same time. As long as they're both okay, then it's kind of funny. Next, we have 46. We have Jaromir Pitlek. He is 6'3", 196-pound center. He's a smart player. He has great hands and a good shot. He doesn't drive play, but he can make crisp passes in the offensive zone. He got 50 points in 56 games for the Greyhounds in the OHL. Next, we have Justin Sourdeff, 5'11", 165 pounds. He has wonderful hockey IQ. He works hard. He finishes his checks. He lacks explosive speed, but he has really good edges. He got 54 points in 56 games for the Vancouver Giants in the WHL. Next, we got 48, Marat Kuznetsov. He is 5'9", 165-pound center. He got 38 points in 44 games for SKA in the NHL in Russia, which is a really talented team, by the way. He plays a 200-foot game. He's a tiny center, but he has an arsenal of moves and trickery. Next, we have the guy with the old name, Helge Grounds. He is 6'2", 183-pound right-hand defenseman. He is good positionally. He sometimes makes bad decisions with the puck because he likes to take risks both offensively and defensively. He has size and a big point shot. Next, at number 50, we got Brendan Brisson. He is 5'11", 170-pound center/winger. He's a strong two-way player. He's an impact player in the USHL, getting 59 points in 45 games for the Chicago Steel. He has smooth skating and a high hockey IQ. Next, we got Nhl Mock. He is 5'8", 165-pound right wing. He has smooth hands, great creativity. He has explosiveness, and he never really stops moving. He got 47 points in 42 games in the USHL. He kind of plays like a loud game in a small package, if that makes sense. Next, we have a guy that Will Scouch doesn't like at all. Shakir Mukhamadullin. He is 6'2", 170-pound left-hand defenseman. He's a good skater with a small shot. He got 10 points in 13 games in the MHL, but he got 1 point in 27 games in the KHL in a limited role. So, I mean, he's usable in the KHL, which is good, but he is getting limited time. But, I mean, at least he's playing in the KHL. So, I mean, they must see something to have him play that many games in the KHL already, I think. I mean, they'd send him back if he wasn't playing good enough. 53, we got Luke Tuck, 6'1", 196-pound left wing. His brother's already in the NHL. He has decent size and he can skate really well. He's a really good option if you're looking for a power or forward type player. Next, we got a good player here, 54, Martin Chromiak. He is 6 foot, 179-pound left wing. He's been hot in the OHL since coming over from, I believe, the Czech League. He is a fast forward, and he's been night and day better since he actually came over and went into the OHL. 55, we got Alexander Pashin. He's passionate. 5'8", 154-pound right wing. He has an elite release. Silky smooth shot with good timing and space. He was over a point per game in the VHL. Next, 56, we got Will Cooley. 6'2", 201-pound left wing. He's an excellent two-way player. He has a huge shot when he uses it. He also has some nastiness to his game. There's a good story on YouTube about him worth watching called Prospect, the Will Cooley story. kind of gets to, it's an interesting story of him not showing up to the team he got drafted for, kind of like the decision his family wanted to make. I mean, it was worth watching. It was only like 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. Next, we got 57, Ozzy Weisblatt, 5'10", 194-pound right wing. He's a physical two-way forward. He's having a great year. He can pull the trigger and skate with the best of them. There's a good video on YouTube of the whole Weisblatt family. I believe 4 of them are in the WHL right now. Kind of like a single mother trying to put her kids through hockey. It was a good story as well. I end up liking players more when I learn a little bit more about them, so I kind of get skewed with my thinking a little bit. But, I mean, there could be a few Weisblatts potentially that make the NHL one day. Maybe. You never know. Maybe one of them will. 58, we have William Villeneuve. He is 6'1", 161-pound right-hand defenseman. He plays a safe game, and he gets around the ice effectively and smoothly. 58 points in 64 games in the QMJHL, and only 9 of those were goals. But he is a defenseman, right-hand defenseman, which are hard to come by, and they usually go a lot earlier in the draft than other positions. Next, we got 59, Tyler Clevin with a K. He is 6'4", so he's got good height, 190-pound left-hand defenseman. He has a big shot from the blue line, and he has pretty good top speed, but it takes a while for him to actually get there. Next, at number 60, we have Carter Savoy. He is 5'9", 170-pound left wing. He is dominating the junior A level in Alberta. His skating mechanics aren't the best, but he is a high impact winger. He got 99 points. Yes, 99 points in 54 games. 53 goals, so almost a goal per game. But you got to keep in mind it's junior A in Alberta, so it's a pretty weak league, to be fair. But at least he did do good in that league. Next, probably a very, very underrated player at 61 here. We got Vidi Miettinen. He is 5'9", 159-pound right wing. He's a goal-scoring winger with a deadly shot. He's a very good skater and a very high effort level. At number 62, we got Theodor Niederbach. He is 5'11", 172-pound center. He's smart and skilled offensive center. He projects to be a middle six forward, but he has actually shown flashes of top six potential, so you never know. 63, we have Emil Viro. He is 6 foot, 168-pound defenseman. Good skating and skill. Hockey sense is a little suspect, some say, but he is solid defensively. 64, we have Pavel Novak. He is 5'10", 168-pound left wing. 58 points in 55 games. 25 of those were goals for the Kelowna Rockets. Next, we got a player which I see a little bit as boomer bust, but he could be amazing. 65, Tyler Tullio. He is 5'9", only 5'9", 161-pound right wing / center. He plays with no fear. He outworks every player on the ice. High offensive instinct, good shot, quick release. He is a bomb of a one-timer, good motor, good nose for the net. He does have top six upside. He got 66 points in 62 games. Next, we got Roby Jarventie. This is another guy that William Scouch is all... He's just drooling over this guy, it seems. Roby Jarventie, 6'2", 185-pound left wing. He kind of looks like one of the Sedins, except with long hair. He is a goal-scoring winger. He has great size and a very good speed. He has a great shot and a decent playmaking ability. Not too well-rounded, so there's a little bit of risk involved there. But Scouch loves him, so anyone who gets him is probably going to be happy, because mine is just average, and Will Scouch actually has time to watch these players shift by shift. So he does good work. Go follow Will Scouch if you're not already. 67. We have Luke Evangelista. He is 5'11", 165-pound right wing. 61 points in 62 games for the London Knights. He has elite level passing. He was criticized for being too much of a pass-only game. So he changed his game partway through the season, ended up notching 23 goals just to prove the haters wrong, that he can score 2 if that's what he wants. 68, Joel Blomqvist. He is 6'1", 183-pound goalie. A goalie. Decent positioning. He tracks the puck well with good rebound control. Sometimes overcommits and is punished with cross-ice passes. But he played 34 games in the Junior A, putting up a .931 save percentage. He only played 2 games in Liga, where he got lit up. But it's only 2 games. He put up a .808 save percentage there, so not the best. But it's just 2 games. Small sample size, that happens. 69. Nice. We got Theo Roquette, 5'10", 159-pound center. He put up 16 points in 19 games for Chicoutimi and 23 points in 30 games for the Remparts in the QMJHL. He's highly skilled playmaking ability. He's elusive with soft hands. He needs to put on a little bit of weight, only at 159 pounds. So my channel is purely going to be covering hockey. So I'm hoping to get a whole bunch of new subscribers. I'm not going to be doing videos all the time. I'm just going to do it when I think I have something that people will actually be interested in. It's mainly going to be players that are draft eligible. At the draft, I may end up doing a live draft and have a reaction in my list of players that I have here just to see where people pick, because there's always tons of surprises, and it's an exciting time. I mean, we're all just foaming at the mouth for more hockey. We all miss it. So I hope this video has at least given people some happiness for 22 minutes or so. So hope you guys like the video, and subscribe and like if you can. All right, take care, guys.